So, hello, it's been 2 months since I last uploaded because I have been in a bit of a reading slump. I've been reading, but I have not been reading at the pace that I was reading at the beginning of last year. So I saw Haley Pham just upload a video where the amount of pages she read that day was the notifications that she got for the previous week. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. I'm going to try that this week just to see if that's going to help me. So I'll post a screenshot here, but last Sunday I got 100 notifications, so I would have to read 100 pages, which technically is not that bad. I think we can do that. I am currently in the middle of Love of My Lives, which I just started. I've only gotten 6 pages in because I got this from Once Upon a Book Club, and the first prize was page 6, and then the last 3 are at the very end of the book, which this book is not that big. This is only like 200 and something pages. So today I will have to get to page 106, which is like this much. So honestly, if the day is going well, I might honestly try to finish this book today because it seems short. It seems like a fast, easy read. So I will update y'all. I don't know when I get to the 100 pages or when I get halfway done. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do my style of the video yet because I have not finished hers. I do know she kind of updated a little bit, but I'm just not sure how this is going to go because I'm also sick. So we'll see how my voice is going today. So happy Tuesday. I did end up finishing my 100 pages yesterday. But it was late, so I didn't film it. But today is, did I say Tuesday? Today's Monday, I don't know. So I have to read 146 pages today, which means I would finish this book and I will have to read 5 pages of a new one, which I most likely will read just 5 pages of Fourth Wing or just a chapter. Because I've read 1 chapter, I listened to 1 chapter this morning, so I'm on chapter 12, and it looks like there's only like 24 chapters, yeah. So the epilogue, so there's 257 pages of this, so there's honestly not that much, and I don't think 146 is that much, but it's already 5:30. I'm currently cooking dinner right now, so I'm going to read and kind of listen because I'm making something easy that I don't really have to pay attention too much. But we are going to try and finish these pages, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I don't finish. I don't know if I'm just going to move on with my day or if maybe tomorrow, how many pages I don't read, maybe I add on to tomorrow, which I haven't even looked at tomorrow. Which today I only need to read 140, not 146. So still not too bad. Because I stopped at, did I even do that right this morning? I stopped at 116. And then I need to do 140, so that's 256. Oh, so technically, so I did my math wrong. All wrong. So I only need to read 140, right? No. Oh wait, that's not right. That's my pickups. It's 143. I don't know what's happening with my camera. So hello and happy Tuesday. So yesterday I did finish Love of My Lives. It's a pretty simple book. It was cute, fast, very good start to this video. Again, I don't know why I'm dark. I don't know what's going on with my camera for this video, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. I don't know what was happening last Tuesday either and why there's so many notifications. But I did, so for today, I have read 3 chapters already of Fourth Wing, and if I read all of my 178 pages today, this book will be done, with some pages left over, because I think I would land on like 5 something, and because I started off at 311, I believe, and there's like 517 pages, and I can do my math real quick. Yeah, I would end at 489. And this book ends on 493. So I've already read a few chapters on my Kindle while I was at work. I listened to, well, I think it was 2 chapters. I listened to one on the way. No, I read a chapter, I listened to one, and then I read one at work. So I've read 3 chapters today. So, which means in book form, I believe I am on 28. Yeah, so I'm on chapter 28, so I have this much left right here, which is technically not a lot, because these chapters are actually pretty long, and I think the next one that I'm on is actually a longer one. I am not the biggest fan of the narrator for this book, but I am getting through it because it is helping me, because I have to go cook and I actually have to pay attention a little bit more today than I did yesterday. So we are going to go and finish that. Hopefully I finish before 9 o'clock so I can actually film tonight of my update, because I think last night last night I did end up reading or finishing before 10, but still too tired to actually come on here. So I'm gonna go cook dinner and read my book. Alright, let's see if we can stay in focus this morning. So good morning. I did end up finishing Fourth Wing last night. I loved this book. I think there's some polar opposites. Either you love it or you hate it. I actually very much enjoyed it. So for today, I have to read more pages because I don't know why it just keeps going up. But today I have to read 184. And I was going through Goodreads last night and I was trying to figure out what book I wanted to read because I unlocked one of the, I don't even know what it is, like those bookmark things. Like I guess they're doing challenges this year. So I was looking through it and one of them, I think was like Sweet and Spicy or something, and Book Lovers is one on it. That book has been staring at me for a little bit now because that's the last Emily Henry book I have to read before a new one comes out. So once I read that one today, I will read 16 chapters. I haven't figured out tomorrow yet. I think I actually peeked at it and I think it's like 148, something like that, for tomorrow. So either, depending on the pages that I end today, I'm either going to try and finish that book or I might end up picking up a new one. I just haven't decided yet, but I will update y'all when I get home from work. So hello, I thought I should update y'all at least one day in this video. I am currently on page 103 and on chapter 8. It is like 8:30 and I am tired, but we are still going to try and push through. I have about this much left to read for today, which doesn't seem that bad. I'm on chapter 8 and I have to read up to chapter 17, which luckily chapter 16 is exactly on 189, which is exactly how many pages I need to read. And I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. I really love Emily Henry, but I think so far I think this is my least favorite one so because I really love her books. This one I'm not sure how much I'm feeling about it yet, but we are going to keep trekking on. I have a feeling that I might want to do a different book tomorrow. I just don't know what I should read, because with this video I'm trying to only read books that I own just to get through some of my TBR. I do kind of want to get into The Wedding People, but I'm not sure if I want to keep this for this video, or I might do another book of only reading wedding based books again, because I Oh no. I think I don't know, 2. So it does look like I have to read 100. I do have to read 148 pages tomorrow, and it looks like there's not really chapters in this book, but this is kind of what I would have to read tomorrow if I wanted to do this one. I have not decided yet, but we'll see how my rest of my chapters go for book people. Hello. It's Thursday. I did not finish my chapters yesterday. So as soon as I stopped talking to y'all, I went to go finish my reading and I fell asleep. So I was supposed to read, I believe it was 184 pages yesterday, which I think is the most. Wednesday I was supposed to read 184. I got through 108. So today I have listened a little bit. I think I listened to 2 chapters on my way to work. So today I need to read 148. So if we are at 109 plus 148, which should be 257. So 257 ends on like the second chapter or the second page of a chapter. And that's kind of a pretty long chapter, so I'll probably try to just finish a chapter. So this is what I have to read today. Like I said, I've read a little bit on my way home from work. So I finished chapter 9. So I've only listened to 1, and I got through half of chapter 10. So I'm on page 123. So I did not defrost anything for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna let that sit for about like 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna sit here and read and get as much as I can done, because I feel like, so tomorrow's 161, which I know tomorrow is going to be a long day at work, and Saturday's going to be, okay. So luckily, Saturday is a really long day for us, and I technically only need to read 101 pages, which is not bad. Tomorrow is, I know I'm going to get off late. I have to go to my grandma's to pick up her car, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to get anything, if any reading done tomorrow. So we are going to try our best at trying to listen to work, to my grandma's home, like anything that I can. We are going to try and I want to try and get this book done, because that means I would have 3 books done for the week, and that sounds great to me. I did it, and I'm going to sleep. Good morning. So I did finish my chapters last night. It's early in the morning on a Friday, and I am tired. But so today I'm not 100% sure I'm not gonna finish, because I have to read 191 pages today. So, and it's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna have a lot of driving to do. And so I have to finish Book People and then also read 74 pages of a new book. I don't know how we're gonna do that, because I don't want to listen this morning, so I'm just gonna listen to music on my way to work. At work, I'm pretty sure I can read maybe a little bit of my lunch, but I'm not quite 100% sure on that. And then after work, it's really just gonna be go get my grandma's car, come home, and just go to sleep for tomorrow. So we will see. I did not finish my chapters yesterday. Oh man, I was supposed to read 161 pages yesterday, which honestly is not that bad. So I don't even know where I started. I'm trying to honestly figure out what, I don't even remember. So I have page 256 plus 191. Where's the 191? Where did I even get 191 from? Okay, I don't know where I got 191 from, but I was only supposed to read 161 pages yesterday. So because I wrote 191. I don't know what is going on with my math for this video, but I had this happened like on Tuesday or something and I could not figure it out. Okay, so 256 is where I started yesterday. So at 161, we were supposed to end until 417, but this does not go that far. This ended at 373. So I was supposed to read 44 pages extra from a different book, but that didn't happen. I honestly could have finished this because I had to end up having to go do a rehearsal dinner yesterday. So honestly it was like an hour and a half there, and then it was like 2 hours to get back to my grandma's for her car for mine set up for today. I could have done it. Did I? No, because I didn't. If I would have listened to it all the way there and all the way back, I would have, but I didn't listen to it all on the way to the venue. And then I did listen to it on the way to my grandma's, but then I got to a long chapter and then I just didn't do it. So I listened to it on my way home and I got to chapter 30. And then this morning, and then I have read it a little bit. I was the first one to work, so I listened to a little bit of book while I was wrapping bridesmaids bouquets. So today I was supposed to read 101. So we started at 307. So we would need to end at 408, but this only goes to 373. So I would need to read 35 pages of an extra one. Now, since I've read a little bit today, I am on chapter 34. So that does help because the chapters are getting a little bit shorter and I only have an hour left of the audiobook. How many pages are there? So that's an epilogue. So there's 37, so I'm almost done. So I'm definitely feel like it's 6 o'clock. I got home from my setup because it was a later one. But I definitely know for sure I can finish this right now in the next like hour. Just the next 35 pages, I'm not sure what I want to read because my boyfriend's nieces and nephews are coming over, so I don't know if I can film the rest of it. Okay, so if I get into book people, 30, and then I think this didn't really have chapters. So technically 35 pages could be okay because it does end on an indent. So I technically could read Wedding People, and I kind of want to read this, so I might do that, but I will let you know when I finish Book Lovers. Good morning. So I didn't finish my chapters yesterday, but I did finish Book Lovers. So technically I didn't read about 34 pages, which we're gonna take the win. We read 3 books this week, which is really good because I've been in the worst like reading slump in my life. So I'm definitely excited or glad that I did this video because I actually read 3 books, and that's the most I've read in a long time. And I don't even know how many books I'm at this year, but I know it's not the same as I was last year. Because I was reading like 6 books a month last year, the first like few months, and I think I'm averaging like 1 or 2 a month this year. So I really enjoyed this. I'm glad that Haley posted hers because this was like a really good segue into me trying to film again and just starting to read. I'm not sure what I'm going to be starting the next video with. I was thinking of doing doing pages again, but this time instead of doing the notifications, doing like how many times I picked up my phone, which I did kind of glimpse at some when I was doing the pages, but this would be technically this week. I'm just not sure yet because I do want to read Iron Flame, but I only have that on Kindle Unlimited. I don't have the physical book yet because I would prefer them in paperbacks, and that I prefer the UK versions, so I would have to get it from whatever the one that they have in the UK is. I've gotten other things from them before. So that is it for this video. I feel very accomplished, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.